Hey, and we are back. Took a little bit longer than I thought, but I finally got some. I've just put 64 of them into here. I've got these ones as well. So the jars are still cooking up for us. Right, so we've got some of you, got some of you. So let's make these end chests our potions. So everything that we get from over here we'll put in that top chest over there, and then I'll just throw the organic stuff that we've collected into here with the coal for now. Come on, hurry up. It seems like the spruce saplings don't want to work for me. Come on, work. Oh, there we go. We've got some. So we just need to collect a lot more of that. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to do something else while we're waiting. Now, what we actually need that hint of rebirth for is the Mutandus. This is the recipe for the Mutandus. I've shown it you before. Now, the reason why you need the Mutandus is because there is saplings that this witchery mod puts into the game. There is a few other things like moss. You can actually see one right there called Spanish moss. It's just this one right here. There is no way of getting that item unless you have Mutandus. Once we get some, I can show you guys exactly what it does, but we're just waiting on that hint of rebirth. Now, the only other thing that we will be needing to make, hopefully, is this thing right here. But before we can make it, we do need that Mutandus, because we need the Rowan wood, because the Rowan saplings, which are these ones right here, you need a lot of them because you need to get that wood so you can make the altar. Now, you only actually need to do this recipe twice, and that will make you one altar, because it's the altar is actually 6 of these blocks, and in one recipe it gives you one. So you need the breath of the goddess, and you need this one as well, which is just oak saplings, and that will give you the extract of the horned one. So we could probably do that now, actually, because hopefully this is all ready for us. Which oh, we're collecting a lot of them now. So let's just make sure that we've got some in here. Put you in there, and put you in there with you in there, and we'll just grab some of those oak saplings that we just collected. Now, you can actually use the AE system to pump into these ovens. Later on I will go over to my base and show you exactly what I've done over there. You can actually do this and completely automate it, but because we haven't got an AE system in this room, well, we have got an AE system, but one that's actually staying it here, there is no point in me actually automating all of this. So when you guys do, when the winner of the competition, once I've set the competition up, if you do go into the competition to get this room and all of the witchery items, then you can, automate this as well. It's pretty simple. I've just put full import and export buses on these, and it pumps in and out, but it's a little bit derpy about pumping items in. For some of the items, and it will do the coal and it will do the jars, but it won't do this top one. Maybe I need to just do it in a different way, but it will pump out of these two sides as well, which is pretty damn cool. So we'll just grab all of this junk right here. I just need one more, come on, and then I can make the altar. Perfect. So right, so the item that we're going to be making now, because it looks like we've got that, is going to be the Mutandus. The Mutandus itself is a pretty easy recipe to remember. Yes, can you work, please? You're putting out a lot enough, so why are you not working? Ah, it's dipped up again. Let's just break this one off. Come on, break. Okay, where did it go? Oh, I got it with a pick, did I? Never mind. Let's just jump into with the chat on. Hope to God no one's talking. So show. We'll go home 1, and then we'll. Why is it not connected to the system? I've got my anchor here. Unable to connect to controller. Are you joking me? Let me just go into this chest. It's been doing this for a few days. I don't know what's up with applied energistics at the moment. A lot of people did have a problem with it. Oh, bugger. I'll just fix this and I'll be back. Okay, and we are back. So I fixed that little problem. I really don't understand why it actually did that. AE systems are a bit derpy. What you just do with that problem is just fix it. It's pretty simple. So I'm just going to throw all of that into there because I actually used the hint of rebirth out of there. So now we've got 64 mutandis. Now I will show you what it does. Basically, like we did before, you need to go over to tall grass. The tall grass over here. Let's see. Actually, there's quite a few here. So basically, what you do with the mutandis is just click the tall grass. Make sure it's vanilla tall grass. Why is that not working? Biomes of planter. Let's actually go into a biome where there's actually legit thing. This mutandis only works on vanilla vanilla tall grass. It doesn't work on the biomes of plenty stuff. So just remember that, guys. So we'll go here. Let's just move these biomes of plenty ones out of the way. And you just click the tall grass and then it will mutate it for you. And we've got a little friend. Let's just. Thank you. So that gave us a lily pad. That gave us a flower. We don't need that. Don't need that. Right. Now this is gillyweed. Gillyweed you need to collect, I believe, with a shears. I didn't bring any shears out with me, but you do need shears for it. There is a Rowan sapling. Now the Rowan sapling you can just hit and then it will give you the Rowan sapling. This is the Hawthorn sapling. This is another one out of Witchery. This is a good sapling as well, so please grab that as soon as you see it. Right, this is the other sapling that Witchery gives you. Gillyweed again. Come on. This is Spanish moss. Now, Spanish moss, you can only collect it with the shears, and I haven't got any shears on me, so I can't actually collect it, but I'll just grab a piece out of the AE system in a minute, and I'll put it on the wall, and you'll have more than you'll ever need. So let's just keep on going through here. There's some more Spanish moss. I've already got you. I don't need you. I don't need a fern. Why is it derping up? So it seems like it doesn't want to give me the other ones. There's loads. There you go. This is Ember Moss. You need shears to collect this as well. If you go near it, it will actually do that. So watch yourself if you're not in God or you haven't got, you know, loads of life. Biomes of plenty. Now it's turned to normal grass. Roses. You need to try and collect as many roses as you can as well. We'll show you why later on. Let's see. I don't need any Spanish moss. I think that's all it's going to give us. Yeah. Alright, so basically you need, oh yeah, you can collect that one with your fist, sorry. This one and this one you actually do need to collect with a pair of shears, so remember that or it will just disappear. So if you got to remember to take some shears with you. Now the gillyweed itself will actually just grow wild. I'm actually just going to put it up here. And later on you'll actually see that it will spam all the way across it. It's the same with the gillyweed, the actual thing as well. Now the actual lily pad, you'd need a few lily pads later on, so we'll get onto that as well later. Let's just stick, I'll show you why I was glad about that mob running over to me. It's because of these heads here. Now the one good thing that all the saplings within Witchery, you can actually stick them into the oven. They actually give you something different than what normally does. Now you can use jungle saplings to get the foul fumes, but I wouldn't. I'd use wood. Any wood would do, because it will actually give you a bonus of the fact that it gives you charcoal and it will give you foul fumes as well. So you can put the rowan sapling into the oven and it will give you wood ash. It'll also give you a whiff of magic. This sapling will give you the reek of misfortune. The hornthorn sapling will give you this one, and here we go. Any wood, it doesn't matter what wood it is, it'll give you charcoal and it will also give you foul fumes. Foul fumes is used on later on within this one, and oak saplings again will give you the extract of the hornthorn. This one will give you food. All food, doesn't matter which food you use, will give you reek of foul fumes. Again, wood gave you that gave you that. Just like before, it's all the same. Most of it's just foul fumes, and that is kind of it really. That's all you got to kind of remember. So what you got to do first of all is, yes, you do need to do this. I need to do this really quickly before this one cooks up. Come on please, let me go into you. There you go. Hopefully it'll give us a whiff of magic, and it did, which was really good and lucky. And this one can go in there in a minute once I've got some more. Right, that's more than enough of you guys, so let's put you into there. That gave us 8, we've got 9, and we've got 2 of those ones. That's fine. So come on. No, it didn't give us anything. Let's see if we're lucky with this one. And that did give us an actual reek of misfortune, so that's good. Now we'll throw them ones back into there because I don't need them just yet. Actually, they're actually in that one, aren't they? So let's just put those ones there. And I'm really sorry about that. I actually thought my Skype was off. I am so sorry about that. Let me just turn my Skype off. It was one of my moderators. I'm sorry about that. So yeah, so we're going to the next bit now. once we've done all of this and you've collected all your aspects and you've used up and you've done every single recipe in here, you can then go on to a little bit more advanced into Witchery. Basically, the advances in Witchery will be you making your altar. The altar is pretty simple. It's just a water bottle and then the breath of the goddess, which we got here, and we got the extract of the horned one, which we've got here, and then you need a bottle with 2 rowan woods, which we've shown you how to get the rowan saplings. You just do that, grow them, chop the tree down, and then you can do it. Later on you can actually automate them, so we've got 22k of rowan saplings in the AE system, so you just need 2 of these things right here. So I would say work out where you're going to be doing your circle magic. Now, circle magic is absolutely amazing within Witchery. It's the basis of all of the Witchery. So I'm going to put this altar right here. I just need to break this thing and put it here. Now, what you know when you've done it right, because the cloth goes across the top. And at this moment in time, because of the biome that we're in, we can only get up to 208. Now, there is many things you can do to make this power go up and go skywards. Believe it or not, this is one of the best ways you can do it. Grab some saplings. It does not matter which saplings you grab. As long as it's trees, it doesn't matter. Now, break behind your altar. Break a decent amount of space. So I'm just going to do this right now. I'm going to break all the way back here and make an extra tiny little room, and then I will be right back. Okay, and we are back. So what I like to do, and you saw as before, we only had 200 and odd. You can actually see very carefully. You look very carefully. You can see green little things coming off. Now, this altar itself does feed off living things, so plants, trees, I think sometimes flowers as well. It runs off them, so you just basically need to make sure that you've got trees or something nearby. Now, because this is actually underground, this is the reason why I made this little thing right here. And if we look inside the altar, you can see now I've bumped it up to 863. Now, there is more that you can even do. So I just grabbed some Spanish moss from the ME system. I'm just wondering where to put it, because this thing grows like hell. Let's just stick it here. We'll put one piece there. I will be expanding this claim as well, because I just realised that it's just outside. I'm going to actually expand it in a moment or two. Right, so what we can do is go to the ME system. Now, the next thing we need to do, I would suggest, is getting one of these up and running as fast as possible, the distilleries. So you need the jars. You make the jars as before, as I told you stick them in the furnace, but the new thing you need to make is this thing right here. To make it, you need a whiff of magic, which I've shown you is the rowan saplings. Basically, you just use the rowan saplings and you will get a whiff of magic. And you need diamond and a bucket of lava. Once you've got all those items together, you can then make these crystals right here. So I haven't actually got any lava. I need to go back to the base to go get some. But I do know I have got some of these crystals in my ME system, so we'll actually just go get some of these right now, which I've actually got 15. So I'm going to take these and stick them in my inventory. Right, so what we need to do now is you basically need to then shift click the recipe into place, right, like that. Why are you not shift clicking? Have I got no jars, maybe? Let's go grab some jars from over here. I'm sure I had some in my ME system. Just grab these ones for now. And then we can throw these into here. Oh, look, there you go. Now it's worked. So I would suggest, let's see, 5 will be perfect. Right, now these are different to them ones. Them ones run off coal power. These distilleries, these run off altar power. So you've got to have them as close as possible to the altar. Now the altar works on a 16 to 14 block radius, so that means 14 blocks away from the altar, 16 blocks away from the altar will still get power, so just do that. And these work in a different way. So if you look inside, you can see that you need jars. Just stick the jars right there and they pop dangling onto the bar right here. And then basically what you do with this is completely different to what we was doing before. You can make different things. So say for instance, we do need to make this Gibson, we really do. So we need to get some foul fumes, we need to get some quicklime, and that will give us the first step in moving along in Witchery. It also gives us this stuff as well. To make that, you just put wood ash into your inventory, into your thingy bar, just like that. And then that is it. Now the foul fumes itself is just wood. It doesn't matter which wood you use, as long as you've got some wood or some kind of wood on you. Just basically throw that into the actual thing, into here, and that will cook up. It will give you foul fumes and it will give you charcoal. I suggest you do it with wood because then you're getting an extra resource, which is really good, and it is actually a better way of doing it really, because you do get the foul fumes as well. So we're just going to let that cook up and then we'll get into the next bit. Now with all of Witchery, there is books throughout of Witchery. So what I'm going to do really quickly, I'm going to break the rule again and put my chat on so I can actually go home, so I can grab some of the books, because I've got loads of the books. We made a load of them. Right, so let's go to my home, and I derped up on camera. Let's go here and let my base just load in. Now we'll go through to my Witchery place right here. This is actually my one on the server. This is this is how far I've got so far. I had more space here, so I actually made a little thing and I put some toads and I put some owls in here as well. I'll show you how to make those later on. So and I put load of stuff on here. I put my head on the altar with James SW. He's the person who lives in my base with me. I put his head up there as well, and I also have the ender egg, the ender egg, the dragon egg, right at the back. And my altar actually holds 12,366 times 6, so that's like pretty cool. So what I've done on the floor here, I made a pattern. So this is the small circles, and then this is medium, and this is large, and then basically the red block in the middle is the block that you actually click on, and then it gets laid down. And you'll see the reason why in a minute. It's basically because of all these things on the wall over here. This is more advanced stuff that we need to get into. So what did I come here for? Oh yeah, I come here for, I can't remember what I came here for now. Okie dokie. Let's just grab these chalks because I'm going to need them. I also need my red chalk, which is up there. I don't mind using these. It's only chalk, it's not the most expensive item in the game. And I think that's all I need from in here. Yeah, I think that's all I need from in here. Basically, as you can see, the ME system in the back is just basically pulling out items, and it's just putting in this here. So as we can see on this one, it needs foul fumes. Foul fumes goes there, and it will start making more of that stuff for us. And then later on, you can get into the more of the advances. There is only one recipe that we can do probably straight away, which let's just do it right now. Actually, I'll do it here in my base just to show you, and it's basically ender pearls. Ender pearls is probably one of the best things that you can stick in the distillery, because that's all you need to put in it. Just ender pearls. You will get an item called Ender Dew, and you will get a whiff of magic as well for absolutely free. It gives you 3 Ender Dew and 1 whiff of magic. So ender pearls, basically just make an end farm. Once you start farming them, Enderman, you can actually just get this here. And I actually use this recipe more for getting the whiff of magic, because whiff of magic is the other way. It's using the Rowan saplings, and I know I've got loads of Rowan saplings, but it means using coal as well, where this way I only actually need just the ender pearls. And I mean, 1 ender pearl is guaranteed to give you all those items that you just saw just then. So yeah, and yeah, you can automate it. I did try and automate this thing over here, which is the kettle. We'll get into this in a minute. This is all basically about brewing and stuff. I tried to automate it. The only way I automate it at the moment is it actually refills it with water. Every single time I want to use it, there's water always in it. I just basically throw the items. It makes the potion. I take the potion out, and then when I come back, it's filled up with water again. So I don't have to keep on filling it up with water. Later on, we'll get into what all of these are. This is basically 1 piece of Spanish moss. I put the Spanish moss here, and it grew all the way over to here, and it does grow really, really fast. And we'll get on to more of that later on. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to nip back home to... Where am I going? Oh yeah, I'm going to my home, which is called... Oh god, I've got to make sure that I do the right home. Oh god, I keep on forgetting the slash. And then we're back home. And like I said, that Spanish moss has already started spreading, which is pretty cool. So we'll go over here. Now we can actually do what we did over in our base. So let's grab some ender pearls, and we'll stick the ender pearls in this end one. We just need to get some jars. Let's see if we've got any jars. Oh yeah, we've got quite a few jars there. So let's put those there. That'll start cooking those away nicely for us. We just need to go over here and get the foul fumes, and then we can get on to what I wanted to show you guys. Right, so foul fumes, there we go, we've got 4. That'll be perfectly fine for now. Oops. So the foul fumes goes there, quicklime goes there. Now we've just got to wait for that to bubble away and make the item that we want out of it. And once this is done, now the chalk itself, the reason why you need this chalk, now the chalks are all different. They all do different things. The basic chalk is the this one right here, the white one, which is ritual chalk. The recipe for ritual chalk is the tear of the goddess with 2 gypsum and then wood ash down the side. The otherware chalk is the water artichoke globes with an ender pearl, 2 pieces of lapis either side, with 2 of the white chalks. The gold one, which you will hardly use, you just need 1 heart glyph on every single circle you'll ever make. That is redstone with dandelion yellow with golden nuggets with a ritual chalk in the middle. And the infernal chalk. The infernal chalk is made a little bit more different. It's two ritual chalks with the rose red blaze powder and that ember moss, which I've shown you. You make with the shears. You get the shears and you hit it after you've made it with the mutandus. That's how you do that. So basically, what you need to do is you need to just keep cooking the quicklime and the foul fumes until you've got enough Gibson to do this. Now, the other thing that you need is the tear of the goddess. The tear of the goddess comes from lapis and the breath of the goddess. So if you go into here, we've got some breath of the goddess right here. Let's just go get some lapis lazuli, lapis, and we'll get some jazz as well. This is another way that you can actually get the magic one as well. So it's a pretty good recipe. You actually get tear of the goddess, a whiff of magic, and a falfume back, which is pretty good. So this is probably one that you should do as well, because then you can just put the falfumes up into this recipe, and then that will make you the Gibson. If this little circle comes up, it means that this is getting drained considerably a lot off these, so please keep your eye on that. If that comes up, it's basically going to stop working. You just need to put more stuff onto your altar. Now, we did grab these things right here. These are heads, so if we put those on there, you'll actually see now our altar has bumped up to 3,444 times 4, and that is just basically because they're heads. You just stick them on. They they'll act like wither heads, or you can put wither heads on, normal people's heads on. You can put zombie head, skeleton heads, any head that you get, just plonk it on your table, and it'll work that way as well. So this is going to fill up to 3,000 now, which is really, really good. And the other thing that I'm going to do, for the sake of this tutorial, I will finish the altar off anyway. There is, as you saw on my table over in my base, I have got the ender egg. That is the only one on the server, and it's the only one that will be on the server. You're not allowed to spawn in too many the eggs. You can't make the eggs. They're actually banned item, because I don't want eggs going all over the place, because they just get annoying of me trying to clear them up. So unfortunately, you can't have them. There should only be one egg on the server, and my feelings is it should go to the owner of the server to do what he wants with. So normally I put it into bees, so the oblivion bees can actually work properly. So we're cooking away with that now, and this should not have a problem with actually building up for us. Oh, there you go. We've got more than enough now, so it's just like that. And then you just need the goddess with the wood ash to make the ritual chalk, and then the ritual chalk is this stuff down here, and then you need to make all those ones later on in the way that I said.